I just watched Under the Bridge, the story about the murder of Rena Verk. I saw it. Let's talk about it. Now, I especially was drawn to the story because I grew up in Vancouver Island, or Victoria, as it's also known. It's only like a hour ferry ride from here. And I was a kid when Rena got murdered. I was probably like 9. So I remember this story being in the news everywhere. Everybody was talking about it because they'd never seen a girl gang murder somebody. This was very new, and I think it was especially new because the majority of the girls involved were white women. White women. The main girls of the story are Rena, the victim, Kelly Ellard, Josephine, Dusty, Rachel. Rachel is the writer who comes back to Victoria around the time that this happened and then starts to write a book about the murder of Rena Verk. The other girls mentioned are the girls who were involved in Rita's death. Also, there is also a boy named Walter Gronkowski. So, quick rundown. The story is emotional. You feel for Rena because she does not fit in anywhere in where she lives. You feel for her frustration because her family are Jehovah's Witnesses and she's just trying to figure out where she belongs. Unfortunately, when there's nothing to do, you're going to get into trouble. That's usually what happens. And I guess around this time in Victoria, there were people trying to be gang members. Side note, no, you're not a crip. That's wild to me. Y'all just appropriating everything. Rena starts hanging out with Dusty, who's friends with Joe and Kelly and Joe are forming a gang. CMC or some shit. Crips, Mafia, Crip. All leads to one day, Rena's feeling attacked by Joe and Kelly. She tries to take some revenge. Joe gets mad, and this leads to where Rena gets murdered. Lily Gadstone is the cop tasked with trying to figure out what happened to Rena. And it's just kind of this deep dive into like how this happened, what were the circumstances around this, how coming from like a broken family or a wealthy family and just not feeling supported or just, not having somebody check on your mental health can lead to this kind of situation. The acting in here is superb. The storytelling is great. Some of the episodes kind of like lag a little bit, but when you get to the end of it, at the end of the day, there's some characters here who literally they're having a bad day and now they're gonna spend their life regretting that for the rest of their lives. And there's other characters you're like, you should have been in jail a long time ago because clearly something's wrong with you. I enjoyed it and didn't feel like I wasted my time. So close to home, like I do remember this story and some of the follow-ups on like what other people have said about the people later on down the line about these actual people in real life who killed Rena. And then, yeah, peace.